The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
Alright. I'm recording this shit at 11:20 Monday night. Because I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I imagine that my boss will be checking in on this one. He's probably going to see the title and be like, oh, I want to hear this. You guys get to see a side of me that I don't often pull out. Sports fan side, right? Not enough sports news really hits the mainstream news, but we can fudge it here and there. Normally, I wouldn't give a rat's fucking ass about Shaduuuur Sanders as he pertains to anything newsworthy. Like, I don't really consider Shaduuuur Sanders newsworthy. Sorry, whatever. I got kids stabbing each other and shit. Like, I got bigger fucking problems, right? But it's the springtime, so I gotta just kind of come up with content and put it out whenever I can, and I'll just record this video and upload it later. But I live in northeastern Ohio, which means I'm roundabouts enough Cleveland area that everybody around me is a fucking Cleveland fan, right? Everybody loves the Guardians. I love the Guardians. I am a Guardians fan. I used to have the Indians hat. Now it's Guardians, whatever. But nevertheless, that's my team. They're the Guardians now. Whatever, right? So I like them. As far as basketball, I'm still a Bulls fan. Because in '92, when I was fucking 12, I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. And so the Bulls is my team. And it's not my fault they suck dick now. I don't have any fucking pull in the team. I wish I did. I think they'd be better if I could throw out some suggestions here and there. But nevertheless, whatever. That's my team. Now, I will say this. It's kind of fun to see the Cavs fucking it up like they are, man. Oh my God. Like, they beat the fucking Heat by 20, what was it? 20-some points? 21 points in the first game? Then they only beat them by 9 in the second game because they were like, we'll take a break after that beating. And then they came back with, like, not even their best players and beat them by, like, fucking 37. I'm like, what the fuck? I think they're playing tonight. I don't have any. I'll find out what the score. I don't really care that much. They're not my team. My team's the Bulls. But it is fun to be roundabouts Cleveland area when a Cleveland team is doing really good. So, you know what I mean? That's a thing. I honestly think the Cavs are going to go all the way. I think they're going to take this fucking finals, man. Like, they are just fucking devastating. I don't know of any team that's playing like they are. If they can keep this pace up, and it looks like they're going to probably be able to, man, there's no fucking way they're not going to. Dude, mark my words. What's the date? It's fucking this day on this time. Mark it. I'm calling it now. The finals. Cavs win. And they're not even my team. I don't even like the Cavs. But the Browns. Alright. As far as football is concerned, I am a fucking Penguins fan. That's hockey. I'm a Penguins fan with hockey. But football, the Bengals. I am a Cincinnati Bengals fan. My grandmother was a Bengals fan, and I hung out at my grandma's place all the time when I was a little kid, and she watched Bengals, I watched Bengals, it was a thing. So I'm a Bengals fan. I've always been a Bengals fan. And, you know, some years we're riding high, and some years it's pretty low. A lot like the Browns, but just like the Bengals are like the Browns, but the Bengals are just like unlucky, whereas the Browns are fucking incompetent, right? So there's kind of a rivalry. When you're a Bengals fan, every Browns fan shits on you, and as a Bengals fan, I look at them and go, really? Whatever, okay, cool. see you guys in the playoffs. Oh, no, you didn't make it this year? Oh, again. That sucks. But whatever. Last season was insane. Like, how the fuck you can average like 35 points a game and still lose more games than you win, I'll never understand. Oh no, I understand it, because they have no fucking defense. They have no fucking defense. They have amazing offense, and there's like a couple of fucking stupid people down there. Like, they got fucking senators playing their defensive line. Man, it enrages me. That kind of shit. That's the kind of shit I go through. They're fucking amazing, except they just can't win. Those are my problems. The Browns, however. So the Browns are so bad, they leave Cleveland, right? And everybody goes, oh, there's a wild gnashing of teeth and tearing of fucking clothes, and the Browns have left. And I was like, good. I was like, fuck them. I bet they win the Super Bowl next year. And sure as shit, the Ravens won the Super Bowl that next year. I was fucking howling. I thought it was great, because I hate Browns fans. It's not even really that I hate the team. I don't even really hate the team. The team are just funny. Like, everything about the team is just hysterical. But the fans, oh my God. What helpless, hopeless idiots. Just, dude. It's never going to be the year. It's never going to be that year. Root for a better team. No, I get it though. Like, it does suck to be a fan of a team that doesn't really win very much. Like, that does suck. But oh my God, the shit that the Browns do. Like, how anybody can keep their loyalty to a team this retarded, I'll never ever understand. They have like broken all-time records for like quarterbacks used. I think they're up to like 50-some quarterbacks since the Browns have come back. That's not a joke. I think it's like 50-some quarterbacks since the Browns have come back. It's insane. They go through quarterbacks 3 a year. It's fucking wild, dude. Like, so the latest quarterback drama actually starts about 3-4 years ago, right? The Browns trade like 6 draft picks and they guarantee Deshaun Watson like $230 million for a 5-year contract. They blow the cap wide open. Like, they just lock that shit down to where you can't do shit. You can't do anything. Guess what? You ain't got the money. Like, no matter what you want to do, you ain't got the money. Like, this is your you've blown your wad as fucking hard as you can. You've just, and for like 3 years, you get no draft picks. You got to roll with this team. Whatever you might be able to trade for here and there, good luck. You got no fucking money. This is it. You've built your team. This is done. Your rebuilding is fucking over. This is it now. They locked themselves in. Here's the kicker. Deshaun Watson has like 11 fucking cases that he has pulled because he can't keep his hands off of the fucking masseuse. Like 11 different masseuses are suing this dude. When they pick him up, it's not like they traded for him and then this shit came out. He was in the middle of all this shit. They did all of that knowing that his first year of his 5-year contract, he's not playing. They're going to suspend him for X amount of games, if not the season. $230 million guaranteed. 6 draft picks. 3 years of drafts. Gone. Just flushed. And the dude ain't going to play the first season. They only suspend him for 11 games. So he plays 3 games. I believe he won one. I think he won one. Not great. Year 2. He plays like 3 games. Injury. He is now in 2 seasons played 6 games. Right? Year 3. Played for a while. Injury. And it's Achilles. And it's bad. And I mean, dude. So I think we're going into like year 4. I might have missed a year somewhere in there where he played for a little while and then got fucking injured again. Like he's always. I think the man has not played a full season's worth of games in the entirety of the time that he's been on the team, and he's out now. He's apparently, it's so bad because apparently he tore his Achilles, and the team was more or less like, look, dude, God bless you, you know, and so it was kind of like, you're on your own. And so he was doing like his own rehab, or he decided he wanted to do his, I don't even fucking know, whatever, but he blew the shit out again while he was in rehab for it, and so now it's even worse, and they're just like, oh no, like, dude, so they're fucking cooked. They've got no fucking superstar quarterback. Like, he wasn't even all that great when he was playing. Like, dude, and they went through all these other quarterbacks. Like, they went through another fucking, like, 2 or 3 guys. Got Flacco one year. Flacco did real good. And then, like, the next year they went through another, like, quarterback or 2. Like, dude, and, like, so now they're up to, like, 60 quarterbacks. And so, all right, we need quarterback, right? What are we going to do? So they go out and they rehire Flacco again because they're like, look, dude, come on. We need you, buddy. Joey. And so Joey Flacco comes back onto the team. Can't wait for that. And then the draft hits. And they draft a quarterback. Of course they draft a quarterback. And the draft was like all sorts of crazy. Like everybody's like, these motherfuckers just think they're cute. Like, dude, everybody was just trashing them. And now everybody's like, no, actually, this is really great. So, dude, I don't know. But they draft a quarterback in like, I think the 2nd round they draft a quarterback. All right, so everybody's like, all right, we got a 2nd round quarterback. That's cool, you know. Holy shit. And so they're, you know, everybody's watching as the rounds go through. And I'm in a truck all day at work, so I'm just listening to sports talk because it's interesting to me. And all this stuff is going on. And so they're drafting all these players, drafted a couple of running backs and all this shit. And then it gets down, like, the parallel to this story is Shaduuuuur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son. So Shaduuuuur Sanders is in the draft, and everybody's looking at Shaduuuuur Sanders like he is number 2, if not number 3. Definitely top 5 first round. There's no way this kid doesn't go top 5 first round. Everybody is like guaranteed this kid goes top 5 first round because it's Deion Sanders' kid. Because it worked so well for LeBron. Because Bronny is so great. Is he even still on the practice team? I don't even know if he's still on the practice team. I think they pushed him down to the minor league. I don't fucking know. But he ain't playing for the Lakers. So, I don't know what to tell you. But that was a big bust too. And everybody's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, man. He just doesn't really have the arm, and so first round, Shaduuuuur Sanders is there with like this whole fucking get up. He doesn't get picked, and like he gets fucking prank called. Like it's bad, dude, and ex-government officials and other people and radio show talk. Whatever people and all the activists come out of the woodwork, and they're like, "Look, this is fucking racism. The reason why they haven't picked Shaduuuur is because he walks around looking like a fucking gangster, and he talks like a rapper, and everybody's just upset by the way that his confidence. And I'm just like, oh, dude, no, because apparently he just stinks. Like, I don't know. I didn't watch the Combine. I don't watch that kind of shit, but I just pay attention to what's on the radio because it's funny. And so round one goes, and Shaduuuur don't get picked. It's like, well, okay, he's definitely going to go round two. I mean, everybody thought he was top 5. There's no fucking way he doesn't go in round 2. Doesn't go in round 2. Oh, no. So now everybody's crying racism, and this is where it becomes a story that's, more in line with this show. Because is it racism? I don't think so. Because I've been listening to all these people on the radio talking about this kid for a long fucking time. Like, I listened to the morning sports show, right? And then when Glenn Beck comes on, I usually turn it over to him. And then I listen to Clay and Buck. And then I go back to sports because I don't like the guy that comes on at 3. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to a lot of sports talk, and they've been talking about Shaduuuur Sanders for a fucking whole year. Because the draft is coming up, right? And so, everybody's like, I don't know why everybody's so impressed with this kid. He's pretty good, but he's not lights out amazing. And so, apparently also there's like problems with him. I don't know. Like, apparently whenever he loses, he blames his teammates. And like, NFL teams kind of tend to look down on that kind of shit. Apparently there's all sorts of arrogance and fucked upness going on. I don't really know. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I don't really know. And everybody's like, well, if you take Shaduuuur Sanders, then it's pretty much guaranteed that Deion's going to want to fucking coach. And it's like, okay, like, I think that'd be pretty cool. I imagine a lot of coaches wouldn't think that, but nevertheless, I think that'd be pretty cool. So I would like to see Deion Sanders coaching for the Browns. I think he could take the head coach job. Personally, myself, oh shit, I ain't even going to head coaches. If you think they've had a lot of fucking quarterbacks, guess what? They've also had a lot of head coaches. For a long time, the thing was, you know what? We didn't get to the Super Bowl this year, so what are we going to do? We're going to get rid of our quarterback, we're going to get rid of the coach, we're going to get all new talent in here, and then everything will be stellar. And then the fucking next year, you know what they do? You know what? We didn't go to the Super Bowl that year. Let's get rid of the quarterback, let's get rid of the coach, and let's bring in all new people. This will work this time. They did that for like 3 or 4 seasons in a row, dude. Like, it's fucking wild to live around the Cleveland area and have to listen to all this Browns talking. Oh my god, dude, it's nutty. It's nutty as fuck. I honestly love the team. It's just the fans. I don't get them. Like, maybe there's a whole lot of irony in why you guys enjoy watching the same team just do this dumber, like, just keep doing dumber and dumber shit. With the whole Deshaun Watson thing, how the fuck anybody buys a season ticket after that? And they're not taking it seriously. And they want to build a new stadium. They're like fighting with the city over building a new stadium. They want to go to this different area. The city wants them to stay in Cleveland. And I'm like, well, who the fuck wants them anywhere? Like, I don't get it. The fans crack me the fuck up. I don't know. My boss is a big Browns fan, too. I hope he doesn't listen to this. I'm sure he will. But anyways, round 3, no Shaduuuur. Round 4, no Shaduuuur. Round 5. And here comes, with like pick 194 or some shit like that, the Cleveland Browns scoop up Shaduuuur Sanders. And I'm like, oh no, Shaduuuuur. I'm like, that's what we need. That's all they need. They just need another problem case. Oh, shit, here we go. I mean, who knows? Going 5th to the Browns. Like, nobody wanted you so bad that the Browns were like, oh, shit, we could take him this cheap? Fuck yeah. Like, dude. So. Peter Ducey, in the White House press briefing, asked Carolyn Levitt, essentially, do you think it was racism? And would it be better to be drafted by the Browns in round 5 or to just go undrafted? So there's a presidential angle. See, another reason why this fits on my channel. So, yeah. And it gives me excuses to shit all over the Browns because, oh my god, dude. Like, a more goofy group of people I've never seen in my life. But, yeah, so now the Browns have Shaduuuuur. We got Shaduuuuur. And he's all ours. He's our little Shaduuuuur. And we're going to keep him. And here's what I think is going to happen, right? They're going to see how training camp, the whole thing goes. We're going to see how Shaduuuuur behaves himself, right? We're going to see if there's any problems that come up. And we're just going to see what goes on. We'll see how he does. And if he's as amazing as everybody thinks he is, then he'll start. And if that happens, then shit, I mean, I don't know. Like, because they're not going to keep 4 quarterbacks. That's guaranteed. One of them's getting cut. And either Shaduuuur's going to stay on the team and Joe Flacco is most likely going to go because they could probably trade Joe Flacco to somebody for a pick next year or whatever. Give us your 5th round pick. Like, yeah, something like that. But, yeah, if Shaduuuuur stays on the team, then Joe Flacco is probably going to go. And if Flacco stays on the team, then Shaduuuuur might get put up for assignment and probably get traded to somebody for a pick. You know what I mean? Like, one way or the other, one of the 4 of them is getting swapped for something else. Give us another player, give us a different pick, something else. Something's going on, right? But yeah, no matter what it is, it's gonna be entertaining. Because if they keep Flacco and Shaduuuuur goes, the cries of Shaduuuuur racism is gonna be insane. It's gonna be Shaduuuuur racism all over the place. Because how dare you get rid of this Nubian prince as opposed to this fucking white boy that you got out there throwing the ball. Like, that'll be entertaining, right? First of all. Because then the Browns will have to come out and apologize. They'll have to be like, look, we're really sorry that he's black, but he sucks too. So we got rid of him. We want a pick instead. Next year's going to be a much better class. Like, that could be entertaining. But if Shaduuuuur stays, and if Shaduuuuur throws, and if Shaduuuuur plays, that'll be entertaining too. Because, like, here's what I'm guessing is going to happen. They're going to keep Shaduuuuur. They're going to probably boot Flacco. They'll trade his ass for a pick. They'll have whoever the Kenny Pickens or whatever the fuck, Pickles, whatever that dude, they're going to have him out there. He'll start. And then we'll have the other kid that they drafted. He'll be like the backup. And then they'll have Shaduuuuur. Or, I mean, depending on how Shaduuuuur does, he could move up anywhere in there. Depending on how any of them do. They all could fucking move up in there. Flacco could just be so fucking amazing. They could be like, shit, I don't even know. Maybe we get rid of this other kid. Like, I don't know. Like, but if Shaduuuur stays, most likely their starter is going to get hurt because the offensive line always sucks. I think the way that they coach the offensive line is if they push on you more than 3 times, just let them pass. Like, I have no idea, but they sack the quarterbacks like fucking mad, and they always wind up hurt. That's another way that they just cycle through quarterbacks. Either they just go, you're just pissing us off, so go. Or it's like, oh, we heard another one, uh-oh. So most likely Pickles will get fucking injured, and then he'll be out, and then it'll be all on the rookie, number 1 in the draft, or number whatever the fuck it was, 6 or whatever in the draft. Oh shit, we'll see how this kid does. And then he's going to do amazing. He's going to do like lights out football because he's going to be all sorts of fucking jacked up and ready to go. And he's going to win like 3 games in a row and then a devastating career-ending injury. And then it's going to be all on Shaduuuur. And then they're going to bring back Flacco to back up Shaduuuur. Or they're going to bring back Flacco to just keep Shaduuuur from getting injured. And then at some point, Flacco is either going to take them to the Super Bowl. And it's going to be like, why didn't you just go with Joe the whole fucking time? Or Flacco's going to get injured too. And then it's going to be all on Shaduuuur. And then I hope that Shaduuuur takes them straight to the Super Bowl and wins so that he can rub it in everybody's face and be like, fuck you guys, fuck your fucking prank calls, fuck your fucking 5th round, fuck your 194, bitch. I did this shit. Oh, that would be, because you'd never be able to live with him again. Like, you'd never be able to coach him ever again. And then the next year, 0-17.